Guardiola has warned Leroy, Sane and Riyad Mahrez they have to up their game if Manchester City are to fight on all fronts. The Blues manager admitted that he had to substitute both wide men early in the second half against West Ham to ensure his team won and stayed a point behind leaders Liverpool. But he said that City cannot achieve their aim of chasing 4 trophies unless Sane and Mahrez improve. The double substitution in the 55 and 57 minutes worked a treat, with Raheem Sterling and Bernardo Silva spicing up a City attack that was foundering when the ball went wide. And Bernardo made an instant impact, darting into the penalty area and drawing a foul from Felipe Anderson for a penalty which handed City the 3 points. Guardiola made no bones about the reasons for the change. Another pace.we needed a little bit more, he said. We arrived in the positions of the wingers and we didn't finish what we created. Bernardo is so aggressive going with the ball, he attracts 2 or 3 opponents and creates space for Danilo, Kevin and the others. He's a master. He's an incredible player reading those situations. The game was 0-0 and we needed that step forward. Close quote. He went on to admit that in recent weeks there has been a difference in standard between Bernardo and Sterling on one hand and Sane and Mahrez on the other, a gap that needs to close in a positive way. Asked about that gap, Guardiola agreed, but added, "If people or the players expect we are going to finish the next 20 games hypothetically, if we get to all the finals, but 10 games in the Premier League plus the game against Shaki and the quarter-final against Swansea with only Bernardo and Raheem, that is not going to happen." They know what they have to do: train harder, compete harder. They are going to play some minutes. We drew with Shaki from an incredible goal from Leroy. For me today there was a lack of a deep squad. It would have been easy for me to play the same players with Bernardo and Raheem, but we cannot sustain that in the time with the same players every 3 days. Every player has to contribute, and after what I see in the game we are going to take decisions, but we need it. We cannot live with just Sergio Aguero. He was exhausted for the last 15 minutes. We need Gabriel to come back as quick as possible to help us to do that. Get Man City latest news updates directly to your inbox. Subscribe. Thank you for subscribing.